Hi, I am Lisa Blake, and I want to welcome you to the launch of my new YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Nursing U, with a big U at the end of it, like university. And we'll talk more about the channel itself, and I'll introduce myself to you at a later date. But today, what is really on my heart is something that I'll introduce to you in a moment, but I want to talk to you about this: the nursing cap. It was introduced to us with Florence Nightingale in the 1800s, and it remained with us into modern times until most recently, when it fell out of favor. I would say about the last maybe 20 years or so, it fell out of favor. As a matter of fact, I just missed the cap as a part of the graduation exercises. And we used to have capping ceremonies along with pinning, which we no longer do. And that's okay. And before I go further, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a phrase that's being used a lot now, and that is the term caping. So this is really great. Even Merriam-Webster acknowledges that as early as about 2017, we were using the form caping for someone. And the term literally means someone who will put on a cape and be your superhero. They'll come in, they'll swoop in and save the day. Doesn't matter if you're vulnerable or what the situation, they'll come in and save you, support you, speak up for you, fight for you. And so that's why I want to generate this idea, this concept behind caping. And although we don't use the nursing cap anymore, I think that it's safe to say it still stands as a symbol of our profession. So I want us to take the time and think about someone, one of your colleagues maybe, that maybe has been dealing with bullying, or maybe they're exhausted after the pandemic. They're thinking about maybe leaving the bedside. They're not sure what's going on. Maybe they're not even at the bedside anymore, but they're just a phenomenal nurse. And you want a cap for them. You want to don the cap and show your support for that nurse. So what I would like for you to do is to think about someone who impacts you. And I would like each of us, I invite you to join me in saying who you would cap for. So please join me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and say the phrase, the hashtag for that is I am capping for, and then you fill in the name of the person you're capping for. Today, I am capping for Teresa Fields Montgomery. Teresa is an amazing nurse. I didn't know her when she was practicing at the bedside. We've only known each other for about a year or so now. But she's one of the most phenomenal nurses that I've ever met. She's humble, and she will not take credit for anything she does. I don't know that she knows how phenomenal she is. And she would much rather be doing the change than taking the credit. So today I am capping for Teresa Fields Montgomery.